I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when I heard my dead wife's voice on the other side, I did.
Sarah?
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
Her voice was perfect, exactly how I remembered it. Soft, sweet. But Sarah had been dead for 3 years.
This isn't real. You're not real?
Don't you miss me? Don't you want to see me again?
The doorknob turned on its own, slowly, like something was testing me.
Yeah, no.
Too late.
The door creaked open, and standing there, in the exact same dress she was buried in, was Sarah, smiling.
Did you really think I'd stay gone?
Her skin was gray, her lips were blue, and her eyes, they weren't hers anymore.
What are you?
Yours.
She stepped inside. The smell hit me first. Rotting flowers, wet earth.
Or what? You'll kill me again?
Her fingers brushed my arm. Cold, too cold.
You're not her.
And I...
Then she leaned in, whispered in my ear.
You left me down there, in the dark, alone.
My blood turned to ice because I had...
You weren't supposed to wake up.
But I did.
Her grip tightened, and for the first time, I saw what was behind her smile.
Now, it's your turn.
The lights flickered, the walls groaned, and then...
Let's go home.
The door slammed shut behind us.
What did you do to this place?
Made it ours again, just like before.
He dragged her fingers along the wallpaper. It peeled away like skin. Underneath, the walls were wet. Breathing.
This isn't our house.
It is now.
The floorboards creaked behind me. I turned. A shadow moved. Too fast. Too wrong.
There's someone else here.
Of course there is.
The shadow stepped forward. A man. No, not a man. Something wearing a man's face. His mouth stretched too wide.
You shouldn't have come back.
Where the hell are you?
The one who's been keeping her company.
Sarah laughed, a sound like breaking glass.
He's been so lonely without you, just like me.
But now you're here.
They circled me. The air got colder. The walls closer.
What do you want?
You know what we want.
To finish what you started.
The lights went out.
Sarah?
No answer. Just the slow, wet sound of something moving in the black.
She can't hear you anymore.
His voice came from everywhere. The ceiling, the floor, inside my own skull.
Where is she?
Right behind you.
I spun around. Nothing. Then...
Miss me.
Her rotting hands clamped over my eyes. Cold. Sticky.
Let go.
Never again.
The floor gave way. We fell. Through darkness. Through time. Through the grave itself.
Welcome home.
We landed hard. Dirt in my mouth. The stench of decay so thick I choked.
Where?
Where you left me.
Moonlight cut through the trees. We were in the woods, by the shallow grave I dug 3 years ago.
You didn't even bury her deep.
You didn't even cry.
The grave was open. The coffin lid splintered from the inside.
You were dead.
And you were guilty.
Something rustled in the trees. Dozens of somethings. Pale figures shambling closer.
They all have stories like hers.
They all have men like you.
The first corpse reached for me, then the others, a chorus of dead whispers.
Stay with us.
Forever.
Their fingers closed around my arms, my legs, my throat, dragging me toward the open grave.
Now we're even.
The shovels hit the earth above me, heavy, final.
Rest well.
And as the darkness swallowed me whole, I realized I shouldn't have opened the door. But when you hear your dead wife's voice whispering from the other side at 3 a.m., what would you do?
Sarah, is that you?
Let me in, baby. I'm so cold.
Her voice was exactly how I remembered it. Soft, sweet. But Sarah had been buried 6 feet under for 3 years.
This isn't real, you're not real.
Open the door, love. I just want to see your face.
My hand trembled on the doorknob. Every part of me screamed to run. But then I heard it.
Don't do it, man. That's not her.
The voice came from behind me, inside my house.
Who the hell are you?
Doesn't matter, just don't open that door.
Baby, please. I'm scared out here.
The knob turned on its own. Just a crack. Enough to see her pale fingers curling around the edge.
Too late.
The door flew open.
Miss me?
Her face was perfect, exactly like the day she died. But her eyes were black, pitch black.
What are you?
Yours forever.
She stepped inside. The door slammed shut behind her.
Told ya.
And then the lights went out.
Charlotte, stop.
Shh, no more talking.
Her breath smelt like wet earth, like the grave.
He should have listened.
Who are you?
The last guy who opened the door.
A match struck somewhere in the black. For just a second, I saw him. Rotting, hollow-eyed, standing right beside me.
He's been waiting for you.
Waiting for what?
To take your place.
The match went out. Something grabbed my wrist.
My turn to leave.
And your turn to stay.
The front door creaked open. Moonlight spilled in. But it wasn't my house anymore. The walls were covered in handprints. Dark, dripping handprints.
Where are we?
Where she keeps us.
Forever.
The door slammed shut again, this time from the inside.
What the hell is that?
The others, the ones who came before me,
They don't like visitors.
A wet crunch echoed from the ceiling. Then another, like bones snapping underfoot. But nothing was there.
There's no way out, is there?
There's always a way out. You just won't like it.
The floorboards groaned. Something heavy shifted beneath them.
don't look down.
Too late. Between the cracks, I saw them. Pale faces pressed against the underside of the floor, staring up, smiling.
There's underneath us?
Always have been.
The first hand punched through the wood, fingers blackened, skin peeling back like old wallpaper.
Well,
The walls bled, the ceiling cracked, and the thing wearing my wife's face leaned in close, her lips splitting into a grin too wide for any human mouth.
you're home now.
Where?
I landed in a basement that shouldn't exist. The air smelled like copper and spoiled meat.
Took you long enough.
He stood in the corner, skin gray in the flickering light of a single bare bulb. Behind him, dozens of figures shuffled in the shadows.
We've been waiting.
Sarah stepped forward. Her wedding dress was caked in dirt, her smile stretching ear to ear.
What do you want from me?
What we always want.
New blood.
Bulb exploded in the sudden dark. Cold hands seized my arms, my legs, my face.
Shh, just let go.
Something sharp pressed against my throat. The last thing I heard was Sarah's giggle as the knife slid.
Welcome to the family.
Then nothing. Then silence. The kind that comes after a scream. The kind that stays. Then the cycle began again.